22nd up here at the D8 site, trying to get a last little bit of it. And I already saw it had like a weird looking tip on it. I don't have no water with me, so I have to get it cleaned up. But hey, at this point in time, I will take anything. Which had some water close by. Pretty sure it was made like that. I just probably broke it once upon a time and thought to repurpose it instead of chuck it to the side like their brother or dad or uncle did. Alright, hope everybody's doing great. Today is February 4th. I don't know, it may be a faker, but it kind of looks like a bird point, don't it? Oh, it is. It is. Look at that. Killer bird point. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me see. There's a little bit of water right here. I'll wash it off. Yes. That's awesome. Look at that killer banding on that thing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, Great Spirit. Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, this morning on Facebook, a friend had posted like this really killer drill he had found. And said he just barely saw something of it. And he had him a beaver stick poking stuff around, poked it out. Had no clue. I can't count the times, how many times I've said, you're gonna hunt, you should have a poking stick, juking stick. This barely had any showing on it. You can see right where I flipped at it with my stick. Look at that. Nice side notcher. Heck yeah. Nice bird point. Nice knife point, arrowhead. Just a few more feet. That's awesome. Thank you, Great Spirit. Well, it's still February 4th. Found a couple other brokes, but I'm pretty sure that's a tip. That's, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at that material, would you? I'm not near the water, so can't clean it up. Man, thank you, Great Spirit. That's awesome possum, as my old buddy Hook would say. Yes. Hopefully I have that wind blocked from the microphone. Today is February 9th. Creek didn't have much of a wash a while back, like about 2 feet high, which really ain't much for this, but there's always some place you can look. This spot probably had more sand over it. I just spotted that. Got a rock on top of it. Look at that. Heck yeah. That's a sweet little blade. Preform. We'll take it. Thank you, Great Spirit. Well, today is February 18th. And at a friend's new site, been finding some brokes, and this just come out. A stellar preform. Clean that up. Today is February 24th. My buddy Marshall up here with me today. Hitting the skim edges of this place. I mean, it's about over with, folks. It's about over with, but sometimes it's just hard to give up. What we got here? Oh, hey, at least it's a blunt. Look at that. Almost certain it is. Got both ears. Look at that. Well, that gives me hope to keep going. I mean, right? What is hope without some kind of effort? We can hope all we want, but we gotta always give it some kind of effort. All right. Thank you, Great Spirit. Look at all the rock right here. You can see how much dry that I saw sticking up. Not very much. And again, I'll say it again and again and again. That stick and poking at certain pieces always pays off. Look at that. That's what we're showing on both sides, that amount. And the rest of it's sticking up, straight up and down. As my old buddy Hook would say, awesome possum. Thank you, Great Spirit. Had to spin around so I can block that wind. Today's March 9th. Just getting started. I had a little wash. It's a little chilly out. Got the thick coat on, but needed to get out for a while. I'm betting that it's broke, but, well, no, not really. I mean, yeah, just a very little bit of that ear's all gone. I think that other ear's just like it. Look at that flaking, would you? If you can see it. Some kind of Daltonish point. Been resharpened on that side. Well, I'll take that. Thank you, Great Spirit. Today is March 12th. I'm just out for a couple hours. Yeah. I'll take it. I always take what we got to hunt locally. Gotta appreciate. Gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Thank you, Great Spirit. Today is March 14th. We've been having some beautiful weather. Got a little mud puddle over there. Finally, I've had some decent rain. I'm up here at the DH doing some surface hunting because we got lots of dirt to look at. And you can see where the old magic happened at right there. Had that sticking out just like that. And I flipped her and whammo. Whammo, whammo, whammo. Nice little Atlee. Heck yeah. I'll take that. Like who wouldn't, right? My old buddy Hook would say, awesome possum. It's not the stick that's magic. It's the eyes and knowing to use a stick. All I could see was that right there. Everything else covered up, flat. All kinds of dirt on it. Oh, look at that. Heck yeah. Look at that. Starting to sprinkle on me right now. Raining. But boy, when you're finding something like that, as long as it ain't pouring down on your phone. A little thick, but hey. Look at that. Thank you, thank you. Today is April 4th. Been out picking a few shrooms, but we had some really good rain, so I had to come check. Look at this big old preform, would you? That's awesome. Holy cow. That thing's 4.5, maybe 5 inches. All there too. Got a little curvature to it, but What a beautiful piece of Jeff City chert. How awesome is that? Thank you, Great Spirit. Found 240. This box are all really decent ones. This box is all decent ones, but a lot of these have some in it that we're getting kind of burnt. I mean, some of them I even left the tops, but they were getting dried out quickly. That's crazy to happen on April 8th. And that deadhead, it's still in the car. Today is April 21st. Got something right here. You can see that ear right there. Heck yeah. Yeah. Just a regular old gravel creek pooter. But you know what? We hunt where we have to hunt. And you gotta appreciate them all. Today is April 19th. Up here at the DH, walking around on this little, not missing much tip, a little perforator point. Oh, sorry about the shallow depth of field and a little Robinson. Shame that one side of that ear's knocked off, but still killer. And I just saw this, and you can see where I rubbed my fingers around it on the outside. There's a little crack in the dirt where I put some pressure on it. It's got a little tip missing, but hey, beggars can't be choosy, right? Oh, look at that. All the ears are there. Yeah. Looky there. Got tiny shouldered ears on it. Awesome. Awesome possum. Thank you, Great Spirit. I usually try to get a video advertisement up just for the show. This will be the 8th year I've been putting it on. Took it over from the Lake Ozark Spring Show back in 2017 because that curator at that time couldn't handle 2 shows a year. But this year it's on May 18th. It'll always be the 3rd Saturday of every May. And until known otherwise, it'll always be at the Riverside Park in Tuscumbia, River Road and HH Highway off of 52 Highway, which runs straight through Tuscumbia, which is the heart of Miller County. It's always from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and last couple years we've just gone to the displayers by invitation only, mostly because the previous displayers from previous years always get first choice at tables. Little Jersey girl, Bella girl. Sorry about the late notice on that. Come on, get back. Get back. Oh no, it's starting to want to try and rain. So, everything's kind of not really in order, but I think I uploaded that little blade I found from the creek right there. Broken Dalton, found in the creek one day with my buddy. This one I remember is in that video where it just barely had that showing and I poked at it and that came out. This little bird point right here, my little buddy found that on the DH. We was up there one day messing around. It's translucent, but there's absolutely no sun. This little Robinson point was a surface find on the DH the day I poked this big 4-inch Etley out of the soil. Then I also found this really awesome Etley that day as well. Then this was on a different trip. Nice quartzite Etley, missing a little bit of a tip. This bird point, this little side notcher right here, that was a surface find. Same day I found this here just was poking out of the soil a little bit that way. And this little side notch point that same day. Then this little broken micro drill and that bird point were surface finds from that spot at a different time. This was a trip to the creek. This preform here at some awesome Jeff City Church was a day with digging with a friend at one of their shelter spots. This Dalton here, it's a shame the sun ain't out and show the flaking really well. Definitely a Dalton. Let's see, somebody found this big preform on film, 5 inches, and I had found this right before finding that. That's most likely what that is a big Smetley Smith type preform. And high probability these were made by the same guy because they weren't very far apart. I found this drill, same day I found that, and this preform on the DH. These were back from some beginning of the year up there trying to do a little hand digging still. And this one broke, snapped the tip off, and then they reworked it. Same with this one here. It either broke while they were napping it out and then refashioned a little pointy tip on there. These 4 here I didn't get on film. Didn't even have a phone with me that day. And these are like the nicest 3 rices I've ever found. And this Snyder was found with them. But those are going to go back to my friend that I found those with because it was his place. That's just what you do sometimes. It's starting to rain. Sorry it's taken forever to get a video up. I don't know where to set this at. Right here. I always usually hope to do a cleanup shot in the sunshine. But it's been a pretty slow year. I mean, somewhat. I've got tons of brokes. Just tons of brokes that I've found. And, you know why we always do cleanups? Because, just a lot of times when we're hunting in the dirt, we don't have water applicable for washing stuff up. And, I'm not one to want to get my hands all wet while I'm digging. But, I don't know. Always 100 different things I could say, but I'm trying to keep it short. I mean, there's a big pile of brokes over there. And there's a big pile of stuff out of the creek. Mostly brokes and a few preforms, a big old adze tool, a couple pieces of rolled glass. They're all going to go in that creek bend there. And then that's a surface soil brokes go in there nowadays with what ain't in there. Again, sorry about getting the advertisement for the show out late. If you're able to make it, be awesome to see you. There's over 12 different YouTubers, old and new, that display. There'll be 41 tables and just one of the most awesome personal find collection shows you'll probably ever attend. There isn't very many shows that are just personal finds, and we don't do that to discriminate on anyone or anything like that. It's just I always do things differently than what the majority of the crowd does. So that's the easiest way to explain it. Sorry it's taken 5 months to get a video up. Anyways, best wishes to y'all. Hope you have a great May. Happy belated Mother's Day to all you mothers watching, or your wives that are mothers, or your moms that are mothers, your grandmas that are mothers. Today's May 13th, so hopefully I'll have this video uploaded Tuesday the 14th. and hopefully hunting will get a little bit better here. We've been starting to get some rain and a few gully washers, but just hasn't been producing a lot. Alright, we're out of here. Best wishes.